Welcome to the NEPA Scene Podcast, the only local live streaming podcast of its kind. We're coming to you from the brand new Legacy Studios in downtown Wilkes-Barre. I'm Rich Howells, the founder and editor of NEPA Scene, and there's an echo in here. Somebody didn't turn down the volume on their phone.
You're watching yourself. I'm trying to shake.
Tonight we're here with Meoni of Diavolo Booking and Scranton ska band the Queeftones, a.k.a. the Squalors, a.k.a. I think there was some other names bandied about in there maybe somewhere.
Yeah, probably from our old bands and things like that.
Oh yeah, from our old bands like Lav Rat, and then
There's been
Yeah.
a few. There's been quite a few. It goes back. There's a whole timeline. I don't know if we want to jump into that.
No,
Kyle?
not yet. We'll get there.
Stop
sticking as they prepare for the Happy Skalidays Music Festival at the Keystone Stage in Olyphant on Saturday, December 10th. We're going to talk about how Ray went from attending local shows to booking them. I plans and organizes events and the challenges of the concert business, working with the one of the only local all ages venues left in Northeast PA. The Queeftones reunion and many lineups over the years, the group's most memorable shows, what they're up to now, the local punk and ska scene, and what that will look like in 2023, and much, much more. So please stay tuned for the full hour. We would love to hear from you guys down below in the comments. I say hour, but clearly we're on punk time as it is. So we'll see how that goes. But before we dive in, I just want to thank Josh Balls for letting us use his new recording studio. You probably know him for his music or as the owner of the Strange and Unusual Oddities Parlor, as well as Noir Dark Spirits. His latest venture is Legacy Studios. And as much as I enjoyed having our own space, this is kind of a better fit for what we do here on the podcast. So we hope to be here for at least a while to come. And we also have a special thanks to our sponsor, merchbooth.com, providing us with the audio and video equipment that powers the podcast. Merch Booth helps entertainers, podcasters, influencers, and more create and sell merch online. If you already have designs, you can get started right away for free. However, if you prefer to have merchbooth.com create some kick-ass designs for you, along with $1,000 in annual benefits, you can become a Merch Booth VIP member for only $19.99 a month. Learn more and sign up at merchbooth.com. And you can find our merch over there as well for the NEPA Scene Podcast. So, Ray, let's get started with your kind of history in the local music scene. When did you first start going to shows?
When did I start going to shows?
I saw you were pretty young, right?
Yeah,
I feel like I've always seen you out like back the old vintage days and stuff like that.
Yeah, no,
Metro.
I had to be probably 13, 14 at that time. I started going to shows and meeting a lot of cool people. I met them at New Visions when they played with.
All right, New Visions.
Yeah. Because you were on I think when I met you guys, you were on the show probably with Mad Conductor. And I think that was like the Bad Town Rude days. And then there was shows at Everything Natural. I remember you guys did a show in the basement.
Oh yeah, we should show shows there all the time in the basement. Barry was such a great guy. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, no, that was with B-Side Bastards. There's so many shows that I can remember.
So when did you kind of figure out that this was your thing? That this is something that you just had to do?
So it was really funny. A promoter came up to me back in March, and he wanted a show date for Promise Breaker and Fall 50 Feet. And for some reason, somebody said in a DIY tour posting group to contact me. And I never booked any kind of shows at this time.
Yeah.
I think I did once at the other side for a quick fest, but other than that, it was, they contacted me and then I'm like, okay, well, let me see what I can do. And then at that time, searching for a venue was a little bit harder. And that turned out to be at Room 221, which is no longer a venue.
That's going to be a running theme, I think.
Yeah.
Well, and then I kind of like moved over to Keystone Stage, and I've been there since about April, just booking shows for them now. So any kind of punk shows that happen there, I'm like their booker for, and then of course I still book the hardcore shows there as well.
So is kind of hardcore your favorite genre out of all the ones?
I actually like ska the most.
Yeah.
Like I like
That's
hardcore.
Fucking kiss ass.
No, I actually hate the Queeftones.
Legit.
Out of all the ska bands I listen to, Queeftones are not one of them actually.
It's true.
You got anyone in this room, man?
Oh no. Yeah, I don't need you now. It's fine.
That was it.
Yeah. 5 seconds of fame.
As easy as that.
But yeah, no, I actually like ska a lot. I think that's probably within my top 2 genres that I listen to. I mean, I listen to hardcore a lot, but I think I kind of veered away from it since I was like younger, and now I'm like more just into ska.
Why is that? Why did you want to go in that direction?
Ska shows are just more fun. Like just in general, they're more fun. They're more energetic. Like a lot of hardcore shows that I would go to, like it's like 90% of the show is just like every guy that are just like this during the entire show and just standing. And I'm like, okay. Whereas like with ska shows, everybody's dancing and moving. It's just all around energetic.
So let's talk about how you guys first got into music in general, not with this band specifically, but let's go back a little bit.
I got a mic.
Well, I guess. All right. Well, I guess just from an earlier age, like my dad's a drummer, so I've been like drumming forever. So I've always been around that. And then me and Kyle went to high school together too. Well, and then we started playing together and kind of basically started off with that. It was actually like really. Then we met Mark too at what show was that at the Fire Hall over here? Scotttoberfest. Yeah, and that was
just turned
yeah.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
Or
legit.
10
That's when I
years.
met all of you.
Yeah. And that was really cool. But no, I feel like we've always been like friends and hanging out and just playing music, and it's just really cool,
You, sir.
I guess I started playing music for girls' attention, and then it didn't work. And then I moved to Abington when I was 13, and I met him, and he goes, "Oh, you play?" And then I went over his house, and we tried to play music together, but I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
It took like 3 or 4 years of him dealing with me before we started actually writing songs together.
Is it me? It's me. How did I get into the music scene? I don't know. I used to not even like punk rock. I was younger. I was listening to probably like old school hip hop and all that. And then I went to my first punk show. It was in Cafe Metro, Wilkes-Barre. And
A good place to start.
it was one of their Scalaweens. And as soon as I walked in that door, I'm like, this is it.
And Mark
This-
got made fun of because everybody was skanking, but he was trying to break
I was
dance.
breakdancing. Yeah. I walked in and I was like, this is it. This is I fell in love instantly. I'm like, I'm gonna go get a bass because it's probably the easiest thing to learn right off the bat. But and I grabbed any friend I could who would want to play something, and I tried. I just tried my ass off. That's about it.
Shout out Brendan Howells.
We didn't get that part. We didn't get to that part yet. But yes, Brendan Howells, an animal.
I miss Brendan for the record.
Yeah, he's off being a samurai in Japan.
I know, yeah. Seriously. Yeah, legit. Yeah, he's like teachers out there and stuff. Yeah.
Fun fact too, he actually drew our skull logo that we use on all our.
Oh, that's
Did
badass.
he really?
Yeah, that's him.
cool.
Yeah, that's
I
badass.
should have recognized that.
No, actually, I messaged him and was like, "Hey, you love drawing skulls. Can you draw me a skull?" And that was he sent it back within maybe a couple of days, and I was like, "Yep, that's perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for."
That's
He kills it. He kills it. Yeah, I love Brendan. We had every class in college together. pretty much. Every art class and a couple other. We both majored in illustration at Marywood. And as soon as we met each other, we were like, all right, I'm not even going to play bass anymore. He played bass and he was way fucking better than me. I'll tell you that much. And I'm like, I'm going to try and play guitar, I guess. And that's how Bad Town Root started, actually. That's how Bad Town Root started. And we got a drummer from Guitar Center because I worked there at the time. But I don't know if we're ready to dive into the timeline yet. But that's
no, let's
that's a future time. Yeah, that's like
I mean, this band has at least a 10-year history, if not more.
yeah, probably.
Probably from like when we were like in 7th grade. Yeah, dude, probably 6th or 7th grade. So it's a million years now.
10 years since
Yeah.
I met them.
Yeah, it was 10 years actually. Yeah,
10 years since I met you guys.
Yeah.
that's true.
Since Oktoberfest 2012.
But yeah, me and Kyle have been friends, since like 6th or 7th grade. Yeah, for sure. That's when it basically started. Then it was me, you, and Bill Fitzgerald. And then I have awful memory, so I don't even remember anything. I don't even remember what I did yesterday. But and then we played for a little bit, and then Zach came and joined.
Yeah, Fitz quit because we sang "Fuck the Police" to.
Oh
the
yeah.
Chief of police in Clark Summit. And he got scared and walked off.
No,
He put his
we
bass
were,
down and walked away.
we were
And then
playing a
Zach
show,
joined.
we were,
You can still find that video on YouTube.
No, so we were playing a show at the in Clark Summit, the police station or the fire hall, or whatever it is, and it was going like a little later on or whatever. Then like the cops tried to shut us down. Then we just started playing Gang Control, and then he walked away, and that was it. But he was going to law school and shit like that too. So I kind of get it, you know what I mean? But no, then Zach joined, and then we were playing for a while. Then was Liam in the band at that point? And then that was probably like 3 years or something like that. And then I don't remember what happened with all that. But then Mark joined because he was always in Bad Town Root. Like we were always playing shows. Yeah. And then we somehow, we broke up. I don't know why. I don't even remember. But then we,
There was all right. There was Bad Town Root, and then there was the Queeftones. And the Queeftones were originally the Feral Children. No,
that was after. Yeah. See, actually,
that's kind of like.
That was like afterwards.
Okay. Well. Oh, okay. All right. So there was Queeftones, there's Bad Town Root, and then both bands broke up, and then members from both groups got together and joined Lavrat. We made a band called Lavrat for a while, and that was fun. That was awesome. I didn't play anything, so it was great. I didn't have to carry anything.
Yeah, that was like me, you, Adam, Kyle, and Karen. Yeah, that was fun. That was actually fun. We should do that again.
Fun, yeah.
You should do a Bad Town Root thing
Lavrat
again.
broke up. Yeah. And then Kyle's like, "Hey, do you want to do Queeftones and be the bass player?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" I'm like, "Absolutely!" And that reunion show, that was a good reunion show.
Was I there? I don't know if I was there. No, I wasn't there. Okay, I don't remember.
No, we had a different drum. I think
That was Nelson. That was
you were out playing in
yeah.
No, Queeftoberfest came after the reunion. I believe it was at the same place though, Carl Hall. No, not
No.
Carl Hall.
No, was it the other? Was it
the other side? The other side.
the other side?
The other side by Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah. No, you should do a Bad Town Rude thing. You should.
No.
That'd be fun, dude. I fucking love those songs, dude. Those are fun ass songs.
I don't play guitar. No, I just met Brendan and I'm like, well, I'm not playing bass, but I'm playing with him. And he was so much fun to work with.
And then Ray Meoni joined the band.
And then it
But
went
then
all
we
went downhill.
realized that he didn't actually know the words of the songs. He was just really good at like moving his mouth to get people to think that he knows all the words to all the songs. So we kicked him out, and now we're here.
My legacy.
I feel like there's
Goes
like so
on.
much shit. I wish I could remember it. You know what I mean? Like, I think, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's like a lot of just like back and forth. But that's the cool thing about it. Like I feel like us as like just us like core friendship is just like really great because no matter what any of us are doing, like we'll always like come back and like be able to play together, and it's cool. No, I swear, yeah, it doesn't even matter. Like we can just fucking do anything, and like you know, like as long as like you know we're playing together, and like
Ray Meoni
it's
made
good.
us do this.
Yeah, legit. No, but I like
Enough
that,
said.
and So that's why, like, I'm kind of excited we're doing the show, like, because it's really fun just to see everyone again, because I haven't really been around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen Mark in a million years, and Kyle, you know what I mean? So it's really cool. So, you know, hopefully we can start doing this a little more often, you know, but that's cool for sure.
So your last iteration was the Squalors.
Yeah.
And so what prompted the name change from?
See, I wasn't there. I wasn't.
So we
well-
were playing at the Sherman Theater with it was
Yes.
yeah, it was with a band called the
I don't think I
it was Virgin City All Stars or something, but it was like King Django, and he led a band of like a bunch of members from other bands like Westbound Train, the Slackers, stuff like that.
That was awesome.
And we played to a crowd of nobody with them, and
It usually happens.
It was so
it
awesome.
followed by like we got together, we ate and talked like a whole bunch, and he was like, "You guys are great. Change your name.
Yeah.
You're gonna go nowhere with this."
Yeah, it's like funny, like when you're younger, but then like now you're like running around with that, and it's like, yeah, maybe I don't know.
So hearing that from like someone you grew up like idolizing was just the kind of the okay. I guess people are right. We should just do it.
It's funny, but you know, I don't know.
People are gonna be mad if we change our name, and people were mad.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, it's,
Nobody had any idea. People just thought we were a new band,
Yeah.
playing the same songs.
legit.
They just had to restart the cycle again.
Well, I mean, Queeftones does stand out from.
Oh, it does.
the pack, for
And we
sure.
used to have a lot of people who came to our shows be like, never heard of you, just saw
Yeah.
the word queef on a flyer
Yeah.
and had to come.
We had cool, yeah,
And-
and the merch, dude. The merch is cool. I feel like people like specifically like people still like send me pictures of like just wearing the old, like our like little merch that we
John,
have.
take note.
It was rad, you know what I
Put the
mean?
word
But
queef on your shirts.
yeah, legit. No, yeah, but no, I don't know, but yeah, but like the Squalors, though, it's cool. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, we're always going to be the Squalors.
yeah,
But once
sure.
again, Ray
People-
Meoni made us.
yeah,
do this.
exactly. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
people.
why did you make them go back to their old name for just for this show only?
Yeah, I want to know that too.
Oh, because I thought it was hilarious. I even told Kyle, I'm like, you can perform it however you want. I'm putting Queeftones on the flyer, and he was fine with it. So
Okay, that's fair. Tell us some of your favorite memories of the band over the years.
I can't.
Ray, that can include yours.
Dude, I can't. I don't know, man. I can't remember. Like, I can't remember. I did yesterday sometimes. I don't. What's some fun things we did?
Oh, God.
I don't even know.
Remember when Kyle got in the shower in the green room?
Which yeah, let's say which time. Like, that's what I mean.
It was actually the last show.
Oh wait, well, was that at the in Easton?
Yeah.
That place was cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Covered up in what was it, like shaving cream?
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I
Covered
don't
me
talk
in
about
yellow
that.
mustard and sugar.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just-
And I was really drunk. Kelly will never forgive me for it because I crawled into bed covered in sugar. She
That's
woke up-
hilarious. I love that.
That was fun.
Should have put showers in green rooms.
Well, but say the more we talk, I'm sure things will come back to me. But yeah, I can't remember, to be honest with you. I don't even know.
Favorite for me is all of the times that I've gotten the opportunity to get just completely naked at the Keys every weekend
Oh yeah.
and jump on people. I'll never have that again.
No, sadly not.
I'm sure Mr. Balls wouldn't mind if you went to Noir that currently occupies. The,
Yeah, let's say
Hey.
we could try to work that out.
We left him a surprise.
we
there,
try to work
man.
that
He
out.
knows. He knows.
Yeah.
All right. So how about best shows? Best shows that you guys had. You probably each have a different one, I would think.
I don't even know. Actually, I probably the best show is when we all like kind of met and just worked everything out. For me, I swear though, it was just cool, man. Yeah, because it was like that was fucking rad, dude. Yeah,
I tell you,
I sound
my
like I'm talking to a
favorite-
chick or something. But seriously, that was cool though.
It
was like-
ruined my life.
I don't know.
What about you
I would
guys?
say so.
My
sure.
favorite show I ever played, I know nothing about.
I don't even know.
That's how it's always going to be with this band. It's probably all of
I
our
know.
best shows. I have no memory.
That's
of.
what we're really like. We're very interesting. We're very interesting to talk to. To be honest with you. But as we talk, like I'll remember shit. But yeah,
Hashtag role model.
it's so bad.
I think one of my favorites was the. You can hold it for me. I feel
Yeah, dude, that's like I keep it.
Hold it for me. one of them, there was a lot of good ones, but one of them was probably the first reunion show, that the first time I ever got to play as a queef, you know,
As a queefer.
I was officially like, I made it.
Yeah.
I'm a queef. I'm officially, but that show in general, oh my God, it was the first time the Queeftones played in years again. And man, what a powerful show that was. There was so many people there. You weren't there.
I know,
Everyone but you were there.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
750 people in attendance, and they were all moving. It was great. Good time.
Yeah, it was intense. That was actually, I think, one of the first times I met Rob too.
Wait, fuck. What about when we played at Penn State? Remember that? With
I was scared the whole time.
fuck, that was rad, dude. I wonder if that place is still open.
Had
I
some
fucking love
skinhead
that
dude
place.
That lived on the train tracks, and he like pulled his knife on us.
Oh yeah, that was badass, dude. That was badass. I should remember that.
That was not that fun.
That
for
was a
me.
good show, dude. Yo, that place was rad because it was a really cool music venue, and the skate park. It's fucking sick. And I don't know, was it US Chaos or something they played? I can't remember who it was, but that was a really fun show. That was very fun. That was really cool. But that was a nice time. Actually, that's where I got that. I got a couple good cassettes there. That was nice. Yeah. I don't know. What else is gonna happen? Yeah, I don't know.
All right. So then, worst show.
Fuck. I feel like almost every show that we somehow play.
Ask me again in a
is
week.
Nightmare.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know. Like, well, we didn't play Saturday yet, so I don't know. But
Remember the time? I don't want to say like.
wait.
I don't want to say like venues and because I don't want stuff to get personal. There was a time when we were going. Remember, as Laveret, it was our second to last show. I can't even talk about it.
Wait, wait. Was it up when we?
Kingston on our way to Buffalo.
Oh wait. Oh, that show in Buffalo was fun though.
The show in Buffalo
Wait,
was
who did we
awesome.
play with that was really rad that you really was it? Or who's that band from up there that was really cool? A Tree Fort or what's that band?
No, Beachside Bastards were up there.
Yeah,
But all right,
can't remember.
Go to something. Yeah,
I can't. Yeah,
somebody else do theirs. I got.
I don't know. Wait, I think one of the. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what like one of our bad shows.
About anybody.
There's been a couple.
I don't know.
I'd say our worst shows were always the ones their old drummer
Ooh,
never
how
showed
about-
up to.
How about the Shitlock show?
Oh shit, we were just talking about
Sportsman's
that.
Cafe in Allentown.
Where was that?
was a good one though.
What,
Another time with knives.
And there had to be
Yeah.
about 15 people with dreadlocks in this place.
Yeah, and people were making fun of him. Like people, yeah, it was like really weird. Wait, that happened up here too. Remember that over here? Remember that like shitty ass fucking bar over here? I don't remember. what it
Anyways,
was.
someone called him shitlocks and he got really mad, and then the guy pulled a knife on him and we all had to pull him out.
Yeah, we were like, yeah, it was like really, it was really fun.
He was trying to fight somebody else, and he was said something making fun of their dreadlocks. So, yeah, I was making fun of the dreadlocks. I'm like, dude, there's like 18 people in dreadlocks in here. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, that was
Your ass kicked by a bunch of hippies.
hippies. No, that was
I can
definitely a
say
recurring
that,
thing.
dreadlocks.
There's no such thing as like a bad show.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, all of them went
Because
poorly,
honestly-
but in fun ways.
Yeah, I kind of just like show up and just kind of say fuck it, because like even if there's like no one there, like whoever's there, it's like it's just plain fun, like I don't really like half the time when we go anywhere, it's just like fuck it, let's just play and get wild, you know what I mean? But that's just
I
me
feel like
though.
we're so tame nowadays.
I know, that's what I mean. I'm not like I feel lame, you know what I mean? Like, but I guess that's what happens,
You guys used to be cool.
I know. Dude, you're telling me. I fucking know. Sucks.
Ray, what's your favorite memory?
Oh, I think the Queeftoberfest. The one that was at the other side.
On the spot.
So it was that one. That's the one where I dove off the no. Where I dove off the
That was the one that we booked you to open, right?
yeah.
So he started a band, and I'm not gonna say the name of it on your podcast because it's very not okay. And he convinced us that he had like a new band and he was finally going to play music. And then day of the show came and he showed up for load in and he said, just kidding, I don't really have a band. And then we let him do stand up until people showed up to the show.
So I'm gonna blame that on the guitar
Miscommunication.
player because he was supposed to come up with me, and then he was like, "I'm going to work instead," and I'm like, "Okay." So I don't know how I'm going to explain this to you. So I'm like, "Yeah, just kidding." But no, it was that show. But then it was like the next day when you guys played, and I dove off the second stack on everybody.
It was crazy. There's a lot of bodies around those days.
Yeah.
Now it's such a bummer thinking about it now because it's like I don't even know like what we were kind of talking about before with like venues and stuff, you know, like especially with like younger bands. I mean, like now there really aren't any all age places to do stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
There's a lot of favorite shows. I mean, like the Everything Natural show was fun.
that was
B-Side
sick.
Bastards,
That was fun.
who were
Yeah.
which some of the members are in the Abrupters now from that band.
Yeah, that's why the show is gonna be really cool because it's like a big reunion of like a mixture of bands that were in old bands. You know what I mean? So it's like kind of cool. We can kind of see everyone again, hang out. That's gonna be actually really cool. Legit. Probably not. I don't know, but we'll see.
So where do you think things? I mean, we just found out the other day that Carl Hall is closing, and who knows if they're going to find another location. And so that really leaves, you know, Keystone Stage as one of the only all ages venues in the area. So how do you see the music scene kind of shaping up in the next years? Is it going to be another hard one? Do you think more stuff's going to open up? You know, what's your take on it?
Honestly, I think, you know, with it being the only all age venue, I think they are going to see a lot of traffic come in with bands coming in. I think the big thing is that, you know, I want to see more people come out to shows and stuff where it's, you know, I would like to see all of Wilkes-Barre come out to Olyphant. I know that's like a huge ass drive too. So it really depends. You know, the more people that we can cram into that place, you know, we can make it last longer.
What about you guys being, you know, musicians yourselves and, you know, part of the scene in different ways? Obviously, you play in some other bands as well.
There's always going to be shows.
Yeah.
There's always like people like you or your sister or Bobby who will just go out of their way to rent an empty room, like the community center or something, to make sure that shows happen.
Yeah.
As far as venues goes, it sucks that we lost another, but I'm sure that like there will be more. They're gonna come back.
Yeah, I hope so.
There's so many people in this area that love it enough to do it themselves. Everything's always DIY. Even like the V spot, like it's got such a nice sound system. The lights, the bar is always busy. They don't need to promote to get people in the door, but it's still Vinny behind the curtains, booking all the right bands, making sure everything is promoted, paying out of pocket to put flyers around. Like there's enough people around here to keep it moving.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel positive about it.
Yeah.
It's not the first venue we lost.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the last venue we lose.
Yeah, it's cool that, you know, like I was saying, you can just like, you know, rent out spaces and just, because I feel like that's even like back in the day, like really back in the day when we would play, like, you know, we would just like to do things that like Everything Natural, or like throw shows at my house, or just like do shit like that just to make it work. You know what I mean?
Big shows in your yard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I used to throw shows. Yeah, I used to throw shows at my house all the time. It was really cool. That was really fun. But yeah, hopefully I can start doing that again, like when I get my own place like that and have some more room. So that'd be actually kind of really cool, for sure. That was a really long time ago.
Now,
Yeah, we're old.
Ray, what are some of the challenges of booking these shows? Since we're talking about organizing shows and putting them together, you know, how do you decide, you know, who's on the lineup, and you know, what are some maybe the things that go on behind the scenes that maybe people take for granted? They don't really know that there's all this other work that needs to be done to make a show happen.
I mean, like, you know, kind of like more of the obvious stuff with like overhead and stuff, like actually renting out the space. Most venues aren't cheap to rent out, but as for bands, I'll book any kind of band. I really can care less if your band was, you know, this first show or, you've been playing for, 10 years. I'll book you on the same bill. And I think, when it comes to that, it's, I want to see a lot of people come out, and then it's like, you kind of have to like know it's like who's going to come out to what shows, what bands are going to bring out, what people and stuff like that. And it kind of gets a little bit hard when it comes to that. But it's, for me, it's like, I just want to see bands play. I can care less if there's 500 people in that room or, 20 people in the room. But if I, get to see bands play, that's all that matters to me.
So when you're putting a lineup together, are you thinking about this is going to draw people to come out, or are you just kind of more of like, this is what I like to see, so that's what I'm gonna book?
It's kind of a mix of both. Like I try to put on, one band that can obviously bring people out to introduce more people to a newer band. But really, I just want to see more and more bands play in any kind of room, because I feel like a lot of bands that, now that there's like starting to be less and less spots now that, going to the V spot, it's always cool to see bands. But now when you have the V spot not having all age shows, it hurts people who are like, 15 coming up and starting bands. And that's where it's like, I'll book your band here. I don't care.
Yeah, see, that's my worry too. Is like do the kids know to come out and where to come out?
That's the thing. Last show that I had I had a newer band on the last show that I did with University Drive, and their name was Fosh, and they were awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought all their friends, and I think these kids are like either like 18 or like 17. They're younger. And they had a blast, and it was just cool to see like kind of younger kids going into a venue and seeing like all these bands.
Well, I feel like too, more bands need to kind of take that chance and maybe put a younger band on the bill and stuff like that too, because it's easy. Obviously you're in this for the fun and enjoyment of it, so you just want to let's just play with our friends, book with our friends. But sometimes I think it helps to kind of expand beyond that a little bit, and maybe throw somebody on the bill that maybe normally wouldn't have been there, or somebody who's maybe up and coming and stuff. And maybe that's kind of the job of maybe some of the bands who have been doing it a long time. For them
Definitely.
to do.
We
sure.
definitely would have never gotten any kind of shows if it wasn't for our older friend over here.
Seriously, yeah, I'm not even
10 years ago.
kidding. Yeah, that's like literally how it is. No, that's really how it is though. Like on the real, and like, I feel like sometimes like when you see shows and stuff like that, like you can kind of see like these like click things, and it's just like but there's so many bands like just throughout this whole area, and like I said, if we were actively throwing shows like how we used to, like we would definitely be trying to do as much of that as we can, because how Kyle said, like that's basically how like we started doing stuff, and like we helped people out all the time with like people coming through on tour, and like even us just like doing like little runs we used to do and stuff like that, and like that's really like the community is like really cool. So
Yeah, if we had any opportunity, the slightest little opportunity to throw a show,
I know, seriously,
we were going to make it happen.
I know, seriously, like yeah. So like I said, hopefully we start doing that more with the
Young kids out
yeah,
and their new bands.
for sure, because they're killing it. You know what I mean? Like how you were just saying about that new band. Like I was checking them out because I saw them on the flyer and they're fucking rad. You know what I mean? Like, and that was like really cool, because I never probably would have listened to them or whatever, just because I never would have known. Just like really cool. It was definitely like really important.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the one thing I always try to see if like there's new bands coming out, because if I do see like newer bands, I'm like, yeah, no, just come over here and I'll throw you on a show, and this way you just get exposure from like everyone who would go see like Estakota or Those Clever Foxes or whoever. And honestly, you would probably make more friends that way too.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So talk about putting this lineup together, because there's some really interesting bands on here that maybe people haven't seen in a long time. So let's talk a little bit about that lineup.
Yeah, so like when I first decided to do this lineup, I was actually talking to Kyle about it. I'm like, oh, well, what band should I get? Like, if I want to do like a ska show, and then he's like, you should hit up the Abrupters, because the Abrupters, some of the members were a part of B-Side Bastards, and
Dude, they're killing. Yo, seriously, the Raptors are killing it.
Yeah, they're on
That's
Asian
fuck.
Man Records, which
Yeah.
is super sick.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
So, and then that's when I just, reached out to them and they were all for doing the show. So, my intention wasn't to have a festival in the beginning. So what ended up happening was, just reaching out to so many bands and a lot of bands just wanting to play. I'm just going to do a music festival at this point. And that's really where it came in. And so I know that when I was making this lineup, there was like some bands that I reached out to that I didn't see in a while, like Keystone Ska Exchange, who are only from Williamsport. I haven't seen them since like
They're so sick.
probably. I don't think.
Huh? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
so
sick
that
as
was
hell.
like 2013, 2014.
Probably a while ago.
Yeah,
Sure.
just like around there. So almost 10 years ago, I didn't get to see them. But and then there's like some other ska bands that I got to see this year, like Scapository. I think they're super sick.
Oh, yeah.
From Long Island.
The ska bands with those great names.
Right. That's so funny.
Yeah, that's literally all I do. In my spare time, I come up with like just ska bands. They're mainly for like horror movies. Like one of the ska names that I came up with. I was like, a cool ska band would be like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, so
That's
it's
rad.
super sick. And then right now I'm forming a band. That would be yeah. And now I'm like forming a band called Nosferatu and things like that. So it's that's kind of what I do in my spare time when I'm like just like
Do you play at all?
not really. I kind of try to learn how to play the bass and I suck at it. So I'm still trying though, but I do. But yeah, when I was putting this lineup, it was just bands that I didn't see in a long time. Then there was like bands this year that I got to catch, which was like Lunch Trucks. They're super sick.
I haven't checked
From
them out
Lehigh
yet.
Valley.
I haven't gotten a chance to check them out. I've been slacking on that. But
And then bands that I didn't get to see in like 10 years, like the What Nows.
I'm so stoked about that, dude. I'm so happy you got them. I fucking haven't seen those motherfuckers in such a long time.
They were also on the first show that I met you guys at.
Yeah, legit. Fuck yeah.
That was the first time. Yeah, we met
Fuck.
them too.
The first time I saw them was on that Queeftones show
Fuck yeah.
in Clark Summit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was
stoked about
that was like
that.
the Halloween show, I think, right? Or Thanksgiving show.
Wait, was that the Batman onesie with Bob on the flyer? Was that what that was? Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, somewhere along that. But I remember that he was our buddy Bob had a onesie and the flyer. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
And then like Working Class Stiffs just played this year with
Hell yeah.
They played Camp, Pennsylvania. They did the Operation Ivy cover set, which was super cool.
Super good. I killed it.
I'm trying to remember. I think I
don't
named
even know.
everybody on that line. Right? Yeah,
There's a lot.
Scapository, Keystone Ska Exchange, you guys.
I know. I had,
But I dragged you into this.
No, I
interview.
had to convince Kyle.
Oh, we said the What Now?
I know.
Yeah, and now we have the Queeftones, but I dragged them here. So
No, I'm the one who wanted to play.
it's true. I did make you do this. I'm like, because when I was trying to see like what bands would do this, I'm like, I don't want to make like any of these bands drive out like super far. So I'm like, oh, Queeftones are in Scranton. I'm just gonna
Hell yeah.
drag you guys.
Not that you like this area.
No,
Yeah, dude. No,
No,
we're
we
just hanging,
went-
we're
we
just
went
hanging
over
around.
that.
We're
I
not even-
didn't like you guys.
We're not even gonna play. We're just gonna chill.
Yeah, you're actually gonna do stand up for like a half hour.
Yeah. No, thanks for having us on it. Like, I'm fucking stoked, to be honest with you. Like, we haven't played. I don't even know the last time we fucking played.
2.5 years.
Yeah, like so much fun. Like even just like when we started having band practice, like we've been practicing a lot because like, we fucking can't remember the songs and stuff, and like so we're trying to remember them. And I'm not even kidding around. And yeah, it just feels really good just to be playing again. And like you can feel that connection. Like as soon as like we all got together and we like played, it was really cool. You know what I mean? And like it's really nice that we were able to do that. And we had like our old guitar player Matt. He's a really great guy, phenomenal musician, but he's focused more on family and his own music stuff that he's doing. And now we have Duz playing guitar, and he fucking shreds.
He's incredible.
He's rad as fuck. And so like while we're like fucking practicing and stuff like that, like Duz like knows all the songs because he's awesome.
He taught us every
Legit,
single one
I
of
swear.
our own songs.
I swear to
I
God.
forgot them, and then Dutch is like, "You guys are idiots."
Legit, yeah. I swear, yeah. I'm like, oh fuck, yeah, because I was stopping. Like, oh,
We
shit.
couldn't do it without him.
So we're like very lucky that he's playing with us, and he's actually sick right now. I hope he's
Super
feeling a little
long time
better.
coming too.
Oh, dude, I know.
Yeah.
We've been talking about that for a long time, and like,
it was so natural. Like he went right in and it just flowed, and he killed it. And
yeah, he's a little sick. So if you know his address, send him some soup or something like that.
yeah, he was gonna be here, but he woke up with a boo boo belly. You know.
Legit.
Yeah, please.
No, it's really rad. So I'm like really excited to like play and just everyone kind of see like, what we're doing. We kind of got better as musicians, we try. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see how that works out. But no, it's cool. I'm really excited about it. Honestly, I'm really stoked to play, to be honest with you.
So you said the last time was what, 2-3 years ago at this point?
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah. I think it was like when we played in Easton.
It was
20,
like a
yeah.
decent show.
March of 2020.
Yeah, it's like 2. Yeah, I think that was about 2 years, 2.5. Actually, yeah, 3 years. Yeah, that was wild.
And you guys had an EP out at the time? We did talk a little bit about that. I would love to
the songs.
Well, yeah. It's like it's really funny. Like we've been in this band forever, right? Like literally, like in all these other different bands, and like we've never recorded. Really, we've only recorded the first EP that we put out, me and you, a million years ago.
Did we?
Remember that little demo disc that was like 4 or 5 songs?
Oh, with your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. So like we have no music.
Bedford
ever.
Tower Records.
I swear to fucking God, we have no music. Yeah, we have no. But we would just always play though. So like in like our minds, it's like okay, like fuck it, like we'll just play a lot and like whatever, because like we just had like how like you guys are talking about, it's like the word of mouth, and like we were just like helping bands out, and they were helping us out. So like it was really cool. So we were just going off of that, but. Yeah, we recorded a record, like four or 5 songs, so like probably like a million years ago, and then they put out.
Yeah, when we finally got back together after Lab Rat, after all that, we took all the songs, all the terrible songs that we wrote when we were like, we were like 15 when we wrote them.
No, they're good songs. They're good songs.
Let me just say, there's some new ones coming.
Yeah, the new ones
I think are
the new ones are rad actually.
But there is some like new stuff that we got to write with Mark, like Agoraphobia.
That's the stuff
there was supposed to be
also
hashtag Hallelujah, but we never made it on.
That's not on the record.
So we went and recorded with Joe.
I don't even know.
It's not.
I don't know. I have no idea. How the fuck would I know?
And then we never finished recording it. We had like 4 songs.
Oh shit.
We had those 4 songs done, and then finally Jen from the Keys goes, "So when the fuck are we doing your release show?" And we go, "Oh my God, that's right, we have songs."
Yeah. No, seriously, yeah, it's so
and
true.
probably like almost a year and a half after we like just stopped going to the studio, we decided to just pick a date and make an EP and just put it out as an EP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was what, like 4 years ago, maybe, right? How long ago was that? 4 or 5 years?
I don't know. Yeah, 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, something like that. No, it's definitely like 4 or 5 years ago. I remember that. But yeah, no. So, but like I said, it's just funny. We've been like in a band forever. And we have like no music recorded. You know what I mean? I fucking love that.
Also, anyone who sees the flyer and sees the Queeftones, you're not finding any recordings under that name.
I know. I love that.
Look up the Squalors.
I know. That's the thing. Yeah, when you look it up, look up the Squalors because But yeah, well, I mean, like honestly, the Cal's been like killing it, and like so has Mark. But like they've been like writing some songs, and like actually during during the pandemic, right? Like I was coming over, we were laying some shit down. And they sound really fun. Like they're really cool. Like the new songs. We're gonna play one new one on Saturday, and it sounds fucking sick. So
yeah,
is it 1 or 2? Are there
1?
I don't know.
One new song called Meoni made us do this.
Yeah.
In honor of him not ever actually knowing the words, there are no words to the song. So he should be able to nail it.
That's true. That actually isn't. No, so it's cool. But yeah, so hopefully like. It's just everyone, with how life is when you get older. Like everyone's like really busy and stuff. So hopefully to put out a record. I want to record. Like we have so much shit to record.
We do.
And like it'd just be really cool. Like eventually, maybe in the next year, like that's what I mean. Yeah. Once we once we do that. No. So yeah.
There's 4 more reunions.
Legit. No, so maybe potentially like within the next year, Well, I guess it's the end of the year, right? I guess we're in 2020.
We'll do something someday.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the best. That's
I
like
swear.
the best we could tell
Yeah, I
people
mean,
right
like,
now. Is,
yeah.
we might not.
Yeah.
we might not.
No, but the new songs are rad, so I'm actually gonna fucking hound them about it because I think they're fun and I think a lot of people like them. You know what I mean? For sure.
Thanks.
Well, it's funny too because I'm sure when you play on Saturday, a lot of people will know the words.
Oh,
despite
fuck,
there
no.
not
God,
being a
no.
lot of
No.
music out there for them to
No.
play on Spotify or
Yeah.
whatever for you to make a whole 10 cents on.
Yeah. That's the beauty of it though, because like when we like fuck up live, like, no one's gonna know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I swear to God, like like it doesn't even
Is that
matter.
how it's supposed to go?
Yeah, it
sure.
doesn't even
go.
matter. You know what I mean?
Itty
Like,
Bitty is such a good
I
song.
love that.
Like the one, yeah, it's like the one that people are gonna. It's like the only one people
I'm
know.
gonna say, I swear, yeah, like yeah,
People
honestly,
aren't gonna
yeah.
know these lyrics. Ray Meoni's gonna know these lyrics. Why not?
Play capitalism.
I know there's a lot of songs we want to play, but Kyle vetoed all of them. So now we're just, I don't even know what we're doing.
I would much rather that and have people show up and actually know things. I just saw this video the other day. I don't know if you guys had seen this. I don't even know the guy's name, and it's not worth even trying to look him up. He was one of these guys who's a TikTok star, right? So the guy's playing what looks like a festival. Like there's a lot of people there. And the audience is singing along to the first 20-30 seconds of the song because that's the part that plays on TikTok. TikToks are only a few seconds long.
Yeah.
So it gets to the next part and he's still holding out the mic and the fucking entire place goes silent.
That's wild.
And you could just
my
look
God.
at his face as it drops because he's realizing, oh yeah, not one person bothered to actually look up the whole song and learn it.
That's
They
wild.
only know this stupid clip from TikTok.
That's wild.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if I call
Like,
that a
yeah.
success, really. Like
No, I
you
mean,
go
like, it's
from
crazy.
one hit wonder now is it one verse wonder?
Seriously,
Like, are we
no.
at that point now?
To be honest with you, I feel like even with like records, like like when you write, well, in my opinion, I'm probably totally wrong. I mean, like each song is like kind of its own single in a way nowadays because like how you like promote it and what you need to do. But now I feel like bands, like you can even do like short little like 30-second things and like you can still like get like crazy famous from it or whatever. It's like,
Right.
really fucking
Your
wild.
success is really all comes down to like how good the catering is.
Yeah.
Right.
Legit. That's wild to be honest with you. Yeah. So that's it.
That's it.
Well, I was too poor to get Catalano hoagies for everybody, so
Yeah, go to dude, you gotta go to Carmelo's, dude. For real.
That's a lot of pizza. You got 7 ska bands. That's a lot of people.
yeah,
bro.
no, I got enough pizzas for everybody.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
what are ska fans like? What is this like?
They're all
for
terrible.
Terrible human
people
beings.
who are who maybe went to Warped Tour back in the day. Is that kind of a feel? That
Yeah.
I don't know.
you had some of it.
I think see that it's so hard. Like I don't even know, because
some
like it's like
different-
even like coming back from like other influences, like I grew up on like jazz and like stuff like that and like whatever. But then like it's just I think like it's just like what influences you when you just listen to it, when it makes you feel or something like that. I know it sounds like really stereotypical to say, but I mean like that's kind of what made me start listening to ska and like punk more because it was really fun to play. And like, I really just related with the lyrics and like the energy that they're with it.
It's the energy.
It really is.
Well,
It's
yeah.
fun. It's just fun to play.
The ska
Yeah.
people though, like
Well, that's what I mean.
that's
Like,
the
I feel
reason
like-
why I started.
Yeah, because
There's so much more of a sense of community.
there
than
really is.
anything else.
Because if you obviously you go to a punk show or ska show, it's really bad. Like if someone like gets hurt, something happens, like everyone's like, "Yo, fucking stop!" Like the whole show. Like everyone's like, "Yo, let me help you out." Exactly. It's rad. And like sometimes there's all these like fucking bully bro culture bros now that are just like, want to like fucking beat the fuck out of you at shows, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like what happened? I don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like it's just nuts.
Or
It doesn't happen at the
like
ska.
this guy like karate kicks you in the damn head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, but that's why I love that too, because like everyone's just like normal, like just like people, like there you can be however you want to be, but when you're at a show, like everyone's just like really cool, and it's just I don't know, what I mean? It's like no judgment, it's just like hanging out, like that's how
I
it
feel
should
like
be.
that music kind of transcends generations and
Yeah.
stuff. And you know,
Yeah.
there's you're going to see a little bit of every kind of person there.
Yeah, I love that.
It's
Yeah.
gotta be around forever.
And that's how you meet like awesome people and like reconnect and like just like, you know, just even hear bands you never listened to and just like stuff like that. Like it's cool. Then you get to meet guys like Mark.
Mark is the only person you want to meet there, actually.
Dude, it's true.
He's charging $25
Actually-
to meet him.
Yeah.
Ray's paying him to play Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, you gave it away.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
No.
like dreadlocks coming out of the head. It's like, no one knew.
So let's we want to get them into some comments before we.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
They're all Bobby Kettler, probably.
They're all Bobby Kettler.
Oh well, he wants to know why is Kyle buff?
Kyle's been buff all of his life.
He's a dad now.
Yeah, he's gotta get yeah.
There's another shout out to my cousin Brendan from Jess Meoni.
Fuck yeah.
She was in class with him too.
Really?
Let's see. Neko Namicon says, "Hey, cuz, can't wait to see you guys play this weekend."
Love you.
Thank you. I'm hopefully we make it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
Let's be honest. Yeah.
There's the
Maybe
man.
sleep.
There's Duds.
Gods.
So happy we're finally playing together. Been having so much fun. Bummed I couldn't be there tonight, but can't wait for Saturday.
Actually, send your
I love
address on there
Duds.
so we can send you soup
Hell yeah.
and all those stuff.
Love you, Gods. Feel better.
Shelly says it's a ska dad bod.
Scott that bad.
That's just a water.
You don't even drink. How do you your belly?
It's just a water weight.
Oh, dude, that's the worst.
Bobby thinks
man.
he saw Josh Balls peeking through the door over there. I don't know if that's accurate or not. He is a creature of the night, so that is actually possible. They want to know, is it a Maroni's pizza? Is it Brownie's pizza? What pizza you getting there?
Maroni's.
Yo, have you ever had their the round from there? I've only had the square.
No, the round is the best
dude,
at
see, I've never
Maroni's.
had it, dude.
However,
I was gonna get some for
yeah,
my,
no, the,
my
round,
girl
the round
other
is the
day, and I
best at
didn't.
Maroni's. If you go to Maroni's,
Yeah.
you go for the round. You don't
That's
go
what
for.
I mean. I've always just got square. Like it's just one of those things. I have to try it.
However, the pizza that I did end up getting, it was not Maroni's actually. So if you remember last year, Bobby kept raving about Pizza Avenue on Kaiser.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting Pizza Avenue for everybody.
Bobby, you ruined my life.
I hope the Queeftones get diarrhea during their set.
We will, dude. I'm about to say we're all old now. I have to take Tums and fucking drink coffee.
I'll just be queefing all night.
Legit. Oh. Oh my god. There's some funny stories. But I can't. I feel like I can't. We can't. I know it sucks, man. Like I don't like. I just.
This is an uncensored show, by the way.
I know,
so
but-
you can say what you
Oh,
want.
no.
I know, but Kyle's daughter might watch this one day.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
Norma Jean.
Don't talk about it.
Yeah.
I can't, no.
Yeah.
What? Videos of my dad pooping up.
Seriously, I mean, like seriously, that's fucking true. To be honest with you, that was the thing. Yeah,
Look through an old phone and it was just videos of Kyle pooping
it's
up.
true, dude. Yo, fucking Kyle was fucking. Oh my god, dude.
You just have the problem.
Yo, actually, seriously. So, well,
Shit off Bill. That's a good one.
well, I don't know how much. Oh,
No shit off that.
I don't want to go into grave details here, but Kyle was the phantom shitter on the rail. It was fucking hell, dude.
Link to my mother.
It's so funny. Well, I'm not saying the things we were doing while you were doing it, but you know.
And you were just so good about it too.
I know,
It was just like bam, done, gone. Like you
legit.
got toilet paper in your pocket waiting. You're trying to get a roof. I don't get it.
It's so dumb. So dumb.
That's some good ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
I did see a comment before. I don't know where it went. Somebody had asked where the name of the band came from.
Yeah, what's up with that, dude? Because I don't fucking remember.
Because it was me and Mike Post.
Was that? Yeah.
So when we were young, we used to there's nothing to do in Clark Summit besides like
Do dumb
just
shit.
walk around, skate
Skate.
around, just and smoke pot anywhere and everywhere that you can.
Yeah.
We had some friends. Yeah, a lot of our friends used to work at the Pizza Hut there in Clark Summit, and there was this like little shed in the back that we used to get stoned in all the time. And,
Seriously, let's get fucking drunk and chill.
the before the Queeftones and stuff, some of us were in a band called the Feral Children. Before we were that, we were called the Gunther Brown Eye Manifestation. It's a whole story involving like illicit drugs.
Yeah.
But we wanted to change our name because people just couldn't get it out of their mouth.
Yeah. Shit was funny though.
And we were getting stoned in that in that shed, and I was just like, shit, we need to change our name. I cannot think of anything good. And Mike Post, shout out Mike Post, he said, what about the Queeftones?
Yeah.
And that could not convince that band to change the name to that. But as soon as that band was over and me and Nate were going to get moving on this, I knew the second I was going to play in a band with Nate again, that
Seriously.
I had someone on my team.
Oh, dude, I'm
to
always
play
down
in a
on the
band
road.
called
Seriously.
the Queeftones.
Dude, I would write
And
that
then-
shit all over school, and like I swear to God, no, I would, because like whenever we throw shows, I the old flyer shit, you know what I mean, like throwing people's lockers and writing it all over the place, and yeah, like it was so funny because like it's just funny, you know what I mean? That's what makes it cool, is because it's just like to me, because like when people, it's just fun. No,
we
it's
were
just
never
fun,
it was like the sense of like we never.
It wasn't like serious.
We
but it was
knew
just
that we
fun.
never were going to be able to take it too seriously.
Yeah,
like
so,
it was
like-
always going to be for fun,
Yeah.
because who the fuck's going to listen to a band called the
Yeah.
Queeftones and take it seriously?
Don't need to change it.
And we're like,
Exactly.
yes, daddy.
Yeah, seriously. Actually, yeah, on that record, I sang one song on that record. It was terrible. It was so bad. I'll never do that again. It's a good song though, but yeah, we should do Shit Show again. That was a fun song.
Or piss pants.
I know.
Piss.
Some good songs. So we have a lot of cool songs.
Muff punch.
Punch. I know, dude. Seriously, yeah, Muff Punch, Piss Pants.
Piss pants was awesome.
Dude, that's wait. Was that a Lab Rat song or was that a Queefstone song?
That was a Queeftones song.
Fuck. I kind of. So that's the thing. I wish if I heard it, I would know. I can't remember.
We were like 15, and we just did things to be funny.
Yeah, but no, Common Knowledge is fun too. Actually, like, there's a lot of good songs that we have to
I hope so.
revisit. I think they're good, but
I don't remember half your sets because I kept falling on my head.
I feel like we played a lot like
I've seen
the other
Fall
side
Ahead
and shit. Yeah, I remember that.
Good thing you had all that hair.
Yeah,
It's true. Yeah. No, that's the
Yeah.
only thing that kept me like from dying.
So, what is coming up for you guys, and what are you up to currently? And what should people be looking out?
Yeah, let's say, yeah.
I don't want
let's
to be
say-
negative.
Outside of
we got this show coming up Saturday. It's
Yeah.
going to be awesome. We're really excited about doing it, and the things we've done to like just to get ourselves to a half decent point of being prepared for it is
Seriously, yeah,
unreal with how busy everybody is now.
yeah, it's true.
But we did it. It was a lot of fun. For 2.5 years, we nailed it.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like, that's why it's cool. We all got together and
As
just,
far as the future goes, we're just gonna take it
We're gonna
as
record.
it comes.
we're gonna try to record.
Yeah,
That's what I want. I think it'd be cool,
I'd like
man.
to record.
I'd
Yeah.
love to get an album out.
Yeah,
I'd like to record. Absolutely.
I think it'd be fun.
And play shows here and there when we can.
Yeah, legit.
Am I gonna feature on this album?
You could rap or something.
There's my-
That'd be sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I think that because like now like I like live around here and stuff, and like I definitely want to keep playing, trying to do stuff, just hanging out. That's what it's just like
It's
hanging out
hard.
to us. You know what I mean?
He's so Nate's now also the drummer for Cop Out. It's a pretty well established punk band. They do a lot of awesome stuff. He's going to be on a super long tour coming up very soon. Going all over the West Coast. With my work and having the baby and having Fat Chance and stuff, I would love to be able to just keep squeezing as much of my time as I can for this. Keep doing
Yeah,
this.
seriously.
I miss playing guitar
Yeah.
like a lot. So I'd love to focus on it again.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. I feel like with like, you know, over time, like no pressure, just like kind of doing our thing and making it work as we can, like how we did with the show.
The
you
best
know?
way, I think the best way for us
Yeah.
is we don't have plans, and that's probably
Yeah.
probably
No,
the best
seriously,
way to keep
that's
this
the best
afloat.
way to do it. It's just, you know, it just happens like 1 week. It's like, yo, fuck it, let's chill. And
Yeah, we
then,
never planned shit before anyway.
no, seriously, that's the thing.
Why start now?
Yeah, I swear that's like that's really what it is. So yeah, so hopefully that, you know, we can try to pull some stuff together and like play like once in a while and just like have fun. You know, that's what it is. I just miss having fun. It's just fucking fun to
It's not like
play.
we ever like broke up. We're
No.
just dormant.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully, you know, by,
As
like,
all good
2000
punk
something.
bands are, really.
Yeah, seriously. Not true, but I don't know. We'll see what's up.
It sounds like Duds has maybe brought in some new
Oh, yeah.
life to that
Oh,
as well.
Dude, I
So
cannot
that
wait to
would be-
fucking start
Oh,
jamming
when
with
did you
him
guys
like
see
on the road.
Duds?
Yeah.
So
It's sick.
I'd like to break down the story of Duds, because this has
Yeah.
been like a really long time coming, and I've been so excited about it for so long. So I think it really started. The Keys, just before they closed, had a little private party where she locked the doors, invited her friends, and we drank everything that was left in that bar. And that night I sit down with Duds, and he has an acoustic, and I grabbed one. We're just playing, and he starts playing our song, The Ballad. And I was just like, wait, what the hell? Like, how you know this? And he's like, well, you know, Jen plays your music over the speakers, and I basically live here. So he knew it, like every aspect of it. And I was really excited. Like, I knew that we were going to lose our lead guitar player. He was starting his family.
Yeah.
And I asked Duds then, I was just like, how would you feel about like playing for us? And he loved the idea. And then funny enough, at post pandemic, we talked about trying to do this album
Mhm.
again, and maybe trying to do it again. And I went and talked to Matt, our old singer, about, you know, never want to leave him out. I want to hear from him. And he said no, but you know who you should ask? It was Duds.
Yeah.
He goes, I think if anyone should do it, it should be him. So that was like the spark. And then funny enough, when Ray asked us to do this show, I didn't think we were actually going to be able to do it, and Nate really desperately wanted to.
I know.
The first thing I said to
yeah.
him was, I said, if you could convince Duds to play in this show, that's the only way I'll do it. And he
Dude,
said yes. And
yeah.
here we are.
Because dude, honestly, like I was just like, because if Duds, I was like, dude, let's just fuck it. Like I'd be like, let's not even practice. Let's just fucking play. Because it'd be fun. I swear to God, I was really like, I was just like, let's just do it. Exactly. Wait, yo, remember I was just remembering some shit. Cool memories. now some shit's coming back. I know. Actually, fun memories of us like driving for like fucking hours and like printing out maps and like getting lost and trying to figure shit out.
It's like very private parts of our bodies through car windows.
Oh yeah, it's like like fucking shit, like yeah. But no, yeah, that's what I mean. Like that's why it's so cool. Like I said, it was like, you know, it's kind of like reunited with like an old girlfriend or something. Like when we hang out, it's just like cool. You know what I mean? It's just cool, you know. It just happens. You know what I mean?
It's super bad for you, but you're gonna do it anyways.
You know what I mean? It just happens. You know, it's cool. But no, it's cool. No, there's like I said, there's a lot of shit I wish I can remember, but I can't. But there's fun times here and there.
Yes.
So right before we get out of here, Ray, I just wanted to bring up some other things that you do as well. You do a little bit of stand-up comedy, and a lot of that ties into music. You kind of have a lot of bits about like hardcore music and things like that. And you do some writing. You won an award this year. You know, let's
Thank you.
at the Electric City Music Conference, the Steamtown Music Awards, and that was for your reviews,
Yep.
your music reviews. So maybe tell us a little bit about that, how you started writing reviews, and like what do you look for in a band?
Wow. You caught me off guard on that one. Shit.
That's my job.
That's what you do best, Rich.
Mm-hmm.
So how I started doing reviews was that I reviewed a Day to Remember's album, like the newest album that came out, and it's trash. Like, if you like it, I probably will not consider your music taste at all, because it's just so bad.
Get him right.
I know the album pisses me off so much because I'm gonna rant off this album, but yeah, it's like you're welcome for this trash. Like take it back. Like that's all I have to say for this. But I wrote a review on their Facebook, and
Oh shit!
and then
I didn't know
I
this.
kept
It's funny.
spamming them, and then I got blocked from their Facebook.
Yo, that's sick.
Yo, that's pretty epic.
I didn't even fucking know
But
that.
yeah, so then somebody saw it, laughed at it, and then they asked me if I wanted to do reviews for their website. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So like, I mean, like the one thing that I would say about doing reviews and stuff like that, and as long as it has like a catchy hook, I'm more than likely gonna like it. Like there's a lot of bands that I listen to. I'm like, I can't get this. I'm not gonna listen to this. But it was like super cool. Like I got to review like bands like Overkill and like Municipal Waste and like all these bands that like I grew up listening to, and now I'm like reviewing them. So it's like such a cool feeling. And that's like the one thing where it's like I never thought I was gonna be in this position where I'm like, oh, I get to review bands. Like this is something that I love doing. I love, going to see bands. That was like a major part of like when I was growing up. When like every single weekend there was a show at New Visions, there was a show at Vintage Theater, and it was mainly like these guys. And then I know one time like Survey Says played. Then they brought in that band, Save the Swim Team, and they did a ska cover of that.
Fuck, that was a lot.
Chop Suey.
Dude, yeah, wait, what? Which one was that in the?
That was in New Visions.
Okay,
It was.
I remember.
It was Bad Town Rude. It was
Oh, yeah.
either Bad Town Rude or Lab Rat. It was one of them.
It was probably Bad Town Root if it was at New Visions. Yeah.
And then
Bad Town
it
Root.
was Survey Says, because that's Henry's band, who's
Yeah.
now in
And
Keep
Keep Flying.
Flying.
Yeah, they're
Keep
killing
Flying
it.
is super sick.
Dude, they're
right now.
fucking killing it right now, actually.
And then this band from California, Save the Swim Team, and then they did a ska cover of a System of a Down song, which is super sick.
I don't know.
You were outside most of the show, though.
Yes, that. Yeah.
You couldn't bring beer in probably then.
No.
Parking lot.
Well,
Adam
yeah.
wouldn't like
Oh,
it.
the railroad tracks. Do you remember chilling on the railroad tracks on New Visions and shit? That was
But
fun.
yeah. So I knew like even at like a younger age, I'm like, this is kind of like what I wanted to do, where it was like, I just want to be at shows all the time. Like I didn't give a fuck about school or anything like that. I was like, okay, Saturday's here. I'm going to this show.
So it was kind of like an escape for you, or
Yeah.
kind of your place.
And now it's like I'm booking shows, which is great because now I'm like kind of just living out what I wanted to do for the longest time.
It all comes full circle.
Yeah.
It's true.
And will we be seeing any more stand up from you anytime soon?
So Keystone Stage are the only people that will by choice
allow that to happen.
Well, it's so like I don't
From
really.
everywhere else. She's been banned.
I'm too busy to do stand up anymore with like just booking shows and in general, and then like my day job and stuff. I'm just too busy to like focus on writing new material and stuff like that. But Keystone Stage will sometimes say like, "Hey, I need an opener for the show. Do you want to do it?" I'm like, "Yeah." Everyone's gonna hear jokes that I've done like 4 years ago, but that's it. But I usually have fried chicken stains on my jeans now. That's the look that I go in with.
Hey, where do you get from? Where I go to Crown Chicken all the time.
I'm a
Fucking
fan of
love it.
Popeyes.
Dude, fuck that, dude. You gotta go Crown Chicken, man. Oh my
Listen, the
God.
only good
I fucking live on that shit,
Crown
dude.
fried chicken is right here in Wilkes-Barre. The one out in Scranton is garbage.
Wait, where? The one over there?
Yeah, the one by McDonald's.
I love that
one
one,
is garbage,
dude.
but the
No.
one right
Their
over
hot sauce
here,
is good though.
You guys should fight it out.
Dude.
we're gonna fight now.
Dude, Crown Chicken's awesome, man. Dude, I don't know. Well, I don't want to talk about it too long, but I can go on for hours.
We're gonna do
It's
another
fucking
half
good.
hour just on Crown fried
Oh
chicken
my
right
God.
now.
I see. I was for sure thinking it was going in the pizza route. We were going to be talking about pizza.
Oh no.
No. Like I love how that's always like a assumption about ska kids and pizza.
What is that? Is that a thing?
That-
I don't
yeah.
even know. Oh, it like I guess the Aquabats is like pizza day and stuff, but I don't know the pizza thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know where
Pizza's
that
cool,
actually
man.
came from. I mean, like pizza's
not-
great. I mean,
I
like
like pizza.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't like pizza. I don't trust you.
Right,
Like, I mean, I
People who
got
don't like dogs.
like how I got
That's
into ska
fucked.
was like Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So that's like how I just kind of envision all like ska kids. They just get into Tony Hawk games, and then they listen to like the one loop of New Girl by Suicide Machines.
Yeah.
On Nintendo 64 because they don't have the full song on it, so it's like the first verse and then the chorus,
Yeah.
and then they have the police truck from Dead Kennedys on there, but they don't have the lyrics on the Nintendo game.
And they live in buildings that have a giant curve randomly in the
Yeah,
front
I
of
know,
them
why-
so that you can skate up them.
So when I first
Like
played
no
those
door,
games,
just a big curve there.
I thought California it looked exactly like that, where they just have giant ramps to go off
ramps
of.
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right, so we'll wrap up here. Bobby asks, "Will you have merch?" He wants a cup.
Dude, yo, actually, wait, to us or to Ray?
Yeah, to
Oh,
to you.
well, I'm gonna try
Just
I'm-
for you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to print some tomorrow. We were actually just talking about that. So I'm gonna
cup to drink out of, or like
I don't know. I'll give him a cup. We have
Maybe-
some cups.
maybe.
I have a-
that would be good.
Wait,
merch.
actually, that would be
Maybe.
sick.
that would be good merch.
One time,
Yeah, legit.
one
Yeah.
time we found a website to bulk order ball gags,
shit.
and there's a really good chance that maybe we could pull. that
Dude,
off.
wait, how we should fucking do it. That'd be badass. That'd be sick. Yeah, I'm down.
We'd have to get them tonight.
Go and just find
Yeah.
the stores and buy them all out.
We could. I know, right? It's rad.
That sounds great. These ball gags.
Legit.
And we just draw our logo on them, so it makes them like it's just you know, that's it. We just Sharpie them on, you know.
No,
I'll record that and I'll just play it on the projector screen right behind you during your set.
there we go.
You just buying all the ball gags in a dough outlet.
Dude, well, hopefully, I said he has some screens, so I'm gonna try to print some tomorrow.
I mean, it's
I'm gonna try.
Wednesday, right?
What is today? Wait, wait, what's today? Wait, Wednesday? So maybe we could do that before. I thought it was fucking Thursday, dude. That's why I kept saying tomorrow because I thought it was Friday. Oh my God.
So you should feel better then, because you have an extra day now.
All right, cool. Well, wait, what are you doing tomorrow?
Not hanging out with you.
All right, that is a Friday. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. So hopefully we might have some merch. If
We were. Are we doing something? We'll figure it out.
sorry, we're just like rambling over here about nothing.
What's your favorite Muppet?
What's my favorite Muppet? Shit. Beaker.
The frog.
Frog. I'll take a pass on that one. That's funny. Take a pass. You get one pass, don't you?
I didn't take any passes this whole time.
Well, yeah. Well, I will say, yeah.
I deserve another beer.
Sir, I know. That's the biggest regret right now.
What's up?
Anything
No
else
beer.
you guys want to mention before we get out of here?
I just want to say thank you to Ray Meoni for crowd killing his way into our hearts and allowing us to join him on the fun this Saturday.
yeah, seriously, I really appreciate that. Like, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like, really super
It's
stoked.
gonna be an awesome show. It's definitely gonna be an awesome one.
Yeah, legit.
Stacked lineup.
Let's BYOB.
Kyle
She-
definitely had a lot of
That's
sleepless nights with me
Yes.
just annoying him about this show.
Actually, it's fucking cheap too. That's cool that you're like are doing that. That's rad. You know what I mean?
I was like yelling at Kyle
That's cool.
at like 2 a.m. I'm like, you're playing this show.
Yeah.
Just like whispering in his ear.
I probably was too, to be honest with you.
I would get like a Walkman and place it on his ears while he's sleeping and just like tell him like you're gonna
Yeah.
you're playing
Stroking his hair.
Skalidays.
No, but seriously, that's cool with the price though. Right, that's really rad. Like, it's like very affordable, and it's like really sick that you like are doing that because sometimes like that's not the case. You know what I mean? So that's
the
really
thing.
cool.
Like I wanted to make like a festival that where it's like I can have like a family come in and like
Yeah.
you know, it's like super affordable because I know like even like around this time it sucks for like a lot of families. And I'm not even like just like saying it like it's
No,
shit.
no.
Like I don't have fucking
No,
money to
dude,
get like
I
half
don't
the
fucking have
gifts.
money. Are you serious?
But like I
Fuck.
wanted to make it like super affordable where it's like everybody could just go and you know have a good time.
That's the flyer. Seriously, no, seriously, it's fucking rad, dude.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, honestly.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, cheering.
All right. So the Happy Skalidays Music Festival is at the Keystone Stage on Saturday, December 10th with the Abrupters, Keystone Ska Exchange, Working Class Stiffs, Scapository, Lunch Trucks, the What Nows, and of course the Queeftones, a.k.a. the Squalors. And thank you guys for coming on and hanging out with us. This was fun.
Well, actually, well, Rich, thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us too. I really appreciate that. Like seriously, it's been a while.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
been a
really
real
cool.
long
Yeah, it's really
time.
cool to like come on here and hang out. I really appreciate that. That's cool.
Well, when we met originally, we were playing a completely different kind of music.
I know.
So
That's what I mean. I know. I sold out there for a minute, but now it's cool. That's what I mean. I lost some points. I lost some points. Yeah. That's another one though. That's another one of those things.
that's
yeah.
another show altogether. Right?
Yeah. I did. I don't have any.
Well, you'll get 2 points after this show.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna lose them like right afterwards.
Well, no, now you're in cop out, so that gives you an extra point.
No, yeah.
Oh, totally.
That's true.
You're at 3. You're good.
Thank
More
God.
than you had before.
I know. I'm saying.
Before you lost them all.
It's true.
You only had like 1.5 before.
I
Yeah.
know.
Well, thank you to
Trying.
everybody who tuned in and checked out the show. So we're obviously still kind of working out the kinks here and everything like that. So tell us how we're doing. Give us maybe some nice constructive feedback. I know that's hard for social media in general, but yeah, we appreciate you tuning in and if you've been listening this long, and that means you really like the show. So you should share it. You should tell your friends about it, all that good stuff, and you should definitely go on Saturday and support the show as well. But yeah, so we will see you here next Wednesday. We're back on our regular schedule again. So the NEPA Scene Podcast will be every Wednesday from 7-ish till whenever we finish, punk rock time. But we appreciate you hanging out, and we appreciate Josh Balls letting us move all our stuff over. Actually, not too far from where we were recording our podcast just a month ago. We're kind of in the same building, sort of. Yeah. We'll probably get into that at some point. We'll probably have Josh on to talk about this whole project and stuff, because a lot of people don't know this thing exists yet. So that's kind of fun too. And thanks for John Fry and Dave here for making this all happen behind the scenes as well.
Go, John.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go Ray.
yeah.
And we'll see you here next week. Have a good night, everybody.